Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy you're all here. You know, I filmed this ahead, and so this piece, which is for the wedding of Yosef ben Dina and Mijal bat Ruth, the Dornbush kids, it was last week, but last week was already filmed, so I'm sorry. But you'll have a good life from now also. Dina and Harry, thank you so much for sponsoring this in honor of your kids. And they should just be happy, happy, happy. And I know that now it's your last child, so the house will be empty. No, it won't. Everybody wants to come back to your house. I know we do. You should have a lot of nachas, a lot of Yiddish nachas, and your grandparents. So what could be better than that? Grandparents and the last child married. I'm sorry we weren't there. Mazel tov. It's very appropriate that today's segment, today's coffee break, is about Keach Sivan, about the 28th day of Sivan, the day the Rebbe came to America in 1941 and started to change the world. It's so appropriate for everybody out there, especially the people that were being makarev by the Rebbe Shluchim. Today is your day, Chof Ches Sivan. The Rebbe came to the United States, to Kadur HaTachtein, to the bottom hemisphere, the bottom of the Kadur, of the world. You know, when Hashem gave the Torah, something new happened. I already talked about it at another time, but now in a different context. As the Vayorad Hashem al Har Sinai, Hashem came down to Har Sinai. Until then, there was Elyenim and Tachtenim. There was the top, that was heaven, and there was the earth. And then Hashem came down on Sinai, and he gave the Torah on Vav Sivan. Hashem gave the Torah, and we were able then to do. Hashem showed us that you can do physical things and make them holy. You could take the things that are tachten, that are physical, and you could bring them up to elyenim, to higher. In other words, if you drink coffee and you make a bracha on it, then you've taken something physical and made it into something spiritual. If you eat a piece of cheesecake, hey, not if you eat 4 pieces of cheesecake, that's not good. But 1 piece of cheesecake, Bible, you make it holy. So what the Rebbe did with coming down to Har Sinai was he came down, and the Chatzi Kadur HaTachtein, the rest of us at the bottom, were able to lift ourselves up. Nothing happens for nothing. On Keach Sivan, on the 28th day of Sivan, in the year 1941, the Rebbe and Rebbetzin came to the United States, to the lower part of the hemisphere, to take it from the bottom up and to change the world. That was on Keach Sivan. When we do the Aveda of taking things from the bottom and lifting it, we are actually serving Hashem in the best way possible. We then give the reason for the creation of the world. To make the Meibishten, Hashem, a dwelling place here on earth. And the Rebbe started it here in the United States and turned it upside down. I'll talk much more about that in the next coffee break when I talk about Gimel Tammuz. But Chof Ches Sivan shows us that every little thing that we do, even in this dark world, as Shlomo HaMelech says, Yisrein ha'er mitecha cheshech, that we take the light out of the darkness. And that's what the Rebbe did when he came to the United States of America, to spread Chassidus. And as you all know, those of you who are Chassidim know this well, and those of you who aren't, I'll tell you, the Baal Shem Tov went to the Heichal of Moshiach, and he asked him, Emosai ka'osimar, when are you coming? And Mashiach answered him, Lichsheyafutzu meinesecha chutza. When the well springs of Hasidus, meinesecha, of your water, your flowing, that's what Chassidus will go out. There isn't a place in the world today that doesn't learn Chassidus. This Motzei Shabbos, I had the schus of going to a Shabbaton. I only came Motzei Shabbos, of people from Muncie and Borough Park and Williamsburg and Lakewood, all over, Chassidische ladies from Chassidische houses that learn Chassidus Chabad. And that's what the Rebbe Tuv Giton, Chof Ches Sivan, changed the face of Kadur HaTachtein. Again, Mazel Tov to Joey and Mijal, and to Dina and to Harry. Seid gesund. Thank you. Bevirchas Mashiach now.